stoked right now, and I'm very stoked because we have a bunch of new parts for the PREBUG ZUMA today. We've been stacking things up for this build, and we've been throwing things on, and you know, the fresh powder coat you saw last time, finished up the engine build, got the nice pretty gear cover in there, threw on some other little goodies. Well, today we get to add a few more goodies. A little rotor that will open up here in a second. Got some fuel lines. Got a new little freshy brake spring for the rear brake because we got a freshy cable to throw onto. Went ahead and got a different oil cap because the blue was just bothering me because it's like such a different color blue than, you know, the Yamaha blue. It's like an anodized blue. So we just got a little black one, throw it on there, keep everything black. And then also went ahead and grabbed ourselves a brand new fan shroud just because our fan shroud had a little melt down here, probably from the exhaust pipe. Freshy little black one, why not? Keep it all tied in there, little black bits on there. And I think we'll throw this one on the blue and white ZUMA. It might look better on there. So, a little rotor action, and we got some fancy little bolts to put it on with too. Perfect. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I had an idea to try before I banged this bushing out, but that was to make my own bushing puller, if you will. Like how the engine one is. So this socket slides over it, and these will go on the back, then the nut, and it should potentially pull it through into the socket. So let's see. Working. Oh, we did it, boys, we did it. Look at that little, the homemade bushing puller there. Definitely ruined my bolt, but we got the bushing off, boys. Let's say make a homemade bushing puller, and we pop that bushing out, no issues. So now, new one should be here in a few days. Pop that bad boy in, and we should be able to drop the motor right in then. Well, motor looks nothing special now because the covers are all on and it hides everything. You goodies showed up for the new PREBUG build. I thought it was only one brake shoe when I was ordering them, so I ordered two, but it turned out to order me 2 brakes. But got 2 brakes, a set of springs for the brakes, a new front axle, a new front axle nut, rear axle nut, and then most importantly we got the rear bushing for the shock, which I've been waiting for because now we can put the motor in. So we just got to pop this bad boy in, and then we'll be good to go, boys. Just like that, we got our homemade bushing tool going to town right now. Sucking it right there. So it's done, boys. A couple washers and a socket on the backside, and the bike is mounted. So we're doing it a different way this time. You know, MOPBOYZ fashion, we usually like to hang it from the rafters here with some straps, but given we don't have the underbelly on or any plastics underneath, it was easy to set the bike on everything. I just don't like setting it on the plastics and like cracking the bottom or bending all the brackets on the side and everything like that. So it should be a whole lot easier to do it this way. Got it strapped in there real good, the whole stand's moving. So I'm gonna just start off with throwing the front wheel on and kind of getting the caliper and everything, because I really am dying to see what that like black finish is gonna look like. Get all that thrown on, and then of course we got the motor here, so we'll be able to throw on the back wheel of the motor. Got the new shock mount bushing in there as well. Well, boys, look at that pretty thing in there. Got the brand new rotor on there, got the freshly painted caliper, everything all fresh. You see the fresh axle in there. Fresh bolts on the rotor as well. Fresh tire. She's looking clean, bro. We can rebuild the front brake over here, clean this up a bit, throw it all together. Well, I got a little too excited and didn't wait to go change the battery in the camera, and I threw the motor in, threw the wheel on, I still got to throw the bolts on, threw the shock in just to get a good look at it. And boys, we're looking good in here. We got the flat black, satin black if you want, black shock, everything blacked out. We went ahead and took a Dremel in here with sander wheel and pretty much opened this up so it's easier to get to the plug and easier to put the tempering in when you have your gauges for the temp gauge. She's looking so clean, it's just ridiculous, boys. So I'm gonna tighten everything up. This thing is just gonna be ridiculously clean for no reason. Just. So I didn't end up putting the OEM brake pads on. I kept them over here for now, and we'll go ahead and try out that Malossi one just because I want to get the benefit of the doubt that it might be better, because I heard, you know, after posting that, people said that those Malossi ones kind of sucked. So worst comes to worst, we got OEM ones here. Slowly starting to add all the goods and bits onto the PREBUG. We got our new brake line on there. She's shining, she's looking good. All shiny up here. So we'll go ahead and finish mounting everything up. Put the new throttle on, bleed the brakes, run the new rear brake cable we got. Dude, we got everything brand new for this beast. Kickstand, black as well, so we'll throw that kickstand on, and then we'll go from there. All right, boys, this is where we're gonna leave off tonight. We're gonna catch up tomorrow. Took forever, got the brakes bled, which was just like ridiculous how long it took for no reason. Probably just because of the new line and everything, but brakes feel good. Everything tightened up front. We got our kickstand on. Everything buttoned up in the rear. Everything tightened up back here. And I need to take the Dremel and Dremel this little nipple out right here so I can actually fit it on the bars, because the stock bars have a hole in them. So we'll do that. We'll do rear brake tomorrow, set up the rear brake, and then from there we'll throw our wire harness on, you know, get everything kind of laid out for the wire harness, everything pretty much ready to start. Throw the battery in, throw the under mud flap on, wire in our taillight to our wire harness, and then once the wire harness is on, it's the final steps. It's the throttle cable, and this thing probably will be able to ride this weekend. Alright, boys, this is where we're currently at. A little update on the PREBUG. So I went ahead and threw the harness in, and I went and pulled back the harness, everything we don't need, because we don't want it in the way on the naked bars. You don't want all this, like the big harness running up and everything like that. So, you know, we got everything pretty much pulled down and tied off down here. These are all the clips we're not going to need. They go to the stock Speedo. A couple clips here. We have our relay, which is down here, zip tied to get everything kind of away from the naked bar setup. So as you can see, it's all kind of like just loosely put in there right now. We still have to like zip tie the harness in, and then we're going to cover this up to hide it a little bit better. Still going to figure that all out once I actually get my vapor gauge, and I have to wire in a bunch more things. So I also forgot to order a fuel gauge. I forgot the vapor gauge doesn't show fuel on it, so now I have to order one of those little stage 6 fuel gauges to run that as well. Put the bike together and have to take it back apart to run that fuel gauge. So I'm kind of going to end up leaving it like this for the next couple days. We got our brake line ran. We got our harness going all the way to back here now. And then we have all the JDM tail splicing that you have to do with all the extra wires. Due to that JDM tail light, you have to obviously change all the clips, because the clips are totally different from the stock tail light is. So wired all that in earlier. I already have a video on how to do that if you want to watch the full video. I didn't want to explain all the wiring and film all that in this video. So if you want to watch that full video, I'll put it here. If not, just look up JDM tail swap on PREBUG ZUMA. Just need to put the battery in, plug the battery in, and a throttle cable, put the throttle on. Throttle and grips, as I said. I'll throw those bad boys on right now. So NCY quick throttle, these are my favorite grips. I put them on like every bike I own right now. So throw those bad boys on. This bike's getting pretty close to complete, boys. Well, she's really starting to look like a scooter now. She's coming together. We got the quick throttle on there. She's feeling nice. Super quick throttle, like quarter turn, that's full throttle. I need to put one of these on the F12 next. Literally, I guess that's half, but that's a lot. What's even crazier is my stroker one actually does like a full 360. All the way back. Like that one's far. That's gonna be interesting to get used to. So we'll see how that feels. And she's coming together a lot right now. If I had the exhaust on, we can literally start this thing. The only thing I haven't wired up yet is the whole gauge for the vapor gauge, which is going to be its whole own separate thing. I've never done one of those before, so I figured I'd film an actual video on it. And then I'm going to have a fuel gauge coming in too, so I'm going to be putting 2 gauges on here. But we should be able to start this thing tomorrow. I went ahead and threw on the front shield just so I could see what the naked bars look like. We're still going to cover this up. I actually went ahead and ordered this like harness wrap, which should help hide a lot of our wires. In the next video, we should be able to put in the vapor gauge, the fuel gauge, and hopefully hear the bike's first time starting as well. So the next video should have a lot to handle, just like this video. Very stoked, taking my time a lot with this one, kind of getting everything as dialed as it can be. Everything feels really good. Brake feels really good. So I wasn't able to run the new brake cable I bought. For some reason it was different up here in the handle. It was the one for like this year, like the 89 style one. But I was able to run that Motoforce spring. But in order to run that Motoforce spring, I actually had to cut it because it was too stiff and too long. So it's a really stiff spring, but I like how much tension it has and how quick it snaps. It's very snappy compared to like, you can just tell that one's kind of like slow. This one's like, it's so snappy. So I like that feeling a lot, just like the throttle. Everything's just snappy. So this thing's gonna be super mint. Threw on the seat just to see what it looked like, mostly to sit and adjust my bars how I liked them. So we got everything dialed in. This is just a sneak peek at it. We still got to throw on our pipe. We'll throw on the front brakes next time, the caliper, everything. Because I bled them, and then I saw that there was a little bit of leaking. And honestly, my dumbass didn't even pull the pistons out of the caliper when I got them powder coated. So when they sandblasted them, I think that obviously the sand just got in there and just destroyed these O-rings on there. So I went ahead and ordered some OEM ones for Yamaha brakes that I think should fit this by all my measurements I did, but I couldn't find the exact one for the Yamaha ZUMA stock piston caliper. So if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to order a new front caliper because I don't want to go with the stock gold one. I have to powder coat it. I'll just order a black NCY one and call it done. So that's next time. We'll throw on our kicker cover next time. We also have our new kicker, should be in the mail when we get here next time, as well as the vapor gauge, everything like that, and probably the first start on the ZUMA. So very stoked with how it's come. It's coming together very nicely. It looks so clean. It's just like insane how everything on there, I mean almost everything we touched is brand new, down to nuts and bolts. It's actually quite crazy. So so many new goodies on there. It's looking real good. Can't wait to see what we get into next time. This is just the final look at it for now. And that'll do it, boys. Until next time. See you in the next one.